Okay, so this is a tutorial on how I do the Pirate Cove Skip for Pac-Man World Rally. Uh, it might not be the greatest. I might forget to say some things, and if that happens, I do apologize. I'm not the greatest when it comes to making tutorials. So I'll do my best to explain as much as there is with the setup that I use. So I'm gonna be showing how to do it in this direction. I normally don't do it this direction. I do it with one that's a little bit more faster, but that one is a bit more riskier, and I will show it off later. But right now, I just want to show the easy one and what I pretty much do. So, like as normal with Pirate Cove, the way water works in this game is that if you interact with it, it will cause you to hop up and then give you a boost like that, which is pretty funny, but at the same time, it's very useful for doing the skip. And the main struggle is trying to get the right height, but also knowing where to get it. So I actually use a visual to get my height, and it is pretty noticeable to see at first. Oh, I accidentally just touched the water. I'm going to just do this again to get rid of the hop. All right, I'm just going to go back. All right, so I'm going to drive a bit forward to show the visual a bit more. Okay, so you can see right here on the sand, there are two little spots, and so like there's one right here, and then there's one right here. And I use this one as my visual for when to let go of drifting and when to also like hop at the right time. I get enough height to do the PC skip correctly. So what I do is that the water is around over here. The input viewer is blocking it real quick. Let me go ahead and just hide that real quick. So you can touch the water over here, and you just drift a little bit to the left or up left, and once you see that Talkman is above this texture right here, or like this circle, this spot, whatever we're gonna call it, then so you're gonna be like drifting the whole time. Let me pull up the input viewer again. So you're gonna be holding drift, and once he's right here, or whichever character you're gonna be using, you let it go, and then when they're past it, that's when you press the hop or like the button to drift again, and you should get enough height to go all across, and the rest of it from there is pretty simple. So just make sure like to be careful, like to know like you are gonna be like passing this point, even if you're like you don't have to like go exactly to where this point is. You can go like next to it or near it. You just have to make sure it's at least within the height of where this texture is at. So I'm gonna go ahead and show it off real quick. Just like that, PC skip has worked. So I'm gonna head and do it again real quick. So yeah, just past this part, hold drift, and then when you make contact with it, let it go, and then and then like try and do it around like a little bit after the texture, and then just hold left and then follow the rest of the direction. Now I'm gonna do it the way that I actually do it. So I do it a little bit much faster. I do a little faster method. So I actually do the drift right here. Oh, I just hit the crab. So when Talkman is starting to be aligned with this rock right here, or pretty much in between the tree, or like the tree and the rock, that's when I start to hold or do my drift, and then I would do it from there, because the part where you can make contact with water will be right here. It'll be like right here, so it's enough to at least give you um, the boost from your drift, and enough and like still an easy way to get the visual with the texture on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and show that off real quick. Just back up so I can get enough height. Nope, make contact with the crab again. Oh, This is why this one's a bit riskier, because you can hit a wall right here. There's like an invisible wall right here, and it's a little bit rough, so that's why you have to go like all the way to the left side. And it just works like that. So that's pretty much the only difference that I do, like when doing Pirate Cove Skip compared to what Rallis has on the speedrun.com guide. Afterwards, I just follow the exact same thing. I try and dodge the hitbox of the ship, and I hit the rocks, and then after I hit the rocks, I just hold left. So that part is like I do that part. I just continue doing that same part. The only difference is just like I have like to get the right height, I just use a visual. So you just do that again. Now this one looks a little bit low, and probably is, but it should work. Okay, no, that one didn't. That was a bit too low. So I didn't get the right timing. I'll try it again. There we go. Alrighty, that should now work. There we go. Alright, that worked. Alright, so that's how I do, that's basically the setup I have when it comes to doing Pirate Cove Skip. And I hope that this was enough information, so if you wanted to give this skip a try, it will at least help. In case there is anything I didn't explain further in, you can ask me in the comments or in the Pac-Man speedrunning Discord server, which I will have linked below in the description. And I'll do my best to explain or like try like answer something about like if there's something that I did not go into too much detail about. But other than that, that should be helpful for you to learn Pirate Cove Skip. Thank you so much for watching. See you around.